Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I am so excited. Today is Tuesday. It has been a busy time for me. I hope that it's been a busy time for you. I hope you guys are in a really great space, and you guys have been doing really well. I want to make sure that you guys are feeling good about what you've got going on and cruising through. We are so excited about the new Scream Your Dream membership. And I know that you guys are like, when is it coming? Because I've been kind of teasing about it. It has taken me a little longer than expected. And that really has to do with today's morning message as well, which I think is really kind of interesting. It's about focusing on doing it anyway, right? So there's an air of, and I don't know how many of you are in the kind of same boat as me. I have these stray hairs. The same boat as me, where it's, I'm waiting to make sure all things are aligned and everything is good and it's exactly how I want it to be. And believe me, I'm still in that process, but today is the day. I'm going to share it today because I need to. And it won't ever be perfect. It won't ever be exactly how I need for it to be in order for me to be elated. But I am excited, right? Because I want to be able to dive into it even more and make it better and better. And I have the power to do that, and I'm going to continue to do that. But what I want to have happen is I want to be able to move forward. And I don't want to limit myself by not moving forward at all. I want to dive into this opportunity and be able to provide it with all of you. And if I'm waiting, good morning, Lisa, if I'm waiting for everything to be perfect and I'm waiting for all the stars to be aligned, I will never move forward. So I want you to do it anyway. You have that fear in your belly, in your gut this morning, and you're like, I don't want to send that email. I don't want to send that, send that tweet. I don't want to post that. Be responsible with your voice for sure, but do it anyway. Put the fears that you may have in a box and ship it off to somebody, but do it anyway. Put yourself in a position where you need and know that somebody out there is waiting for you to hit send. Somebody out there is waiting for you to post. Somebody out there is waiting for your little piece of inspiration, your content, your access, your community. Somebody out there is waiting for you. So do it anyway. No one's here to say that you're not going to be scared, it's not going to be uncomfortable, or things are going to be perfect. No one's here to say any of those things. But what I want for you guys to recognize is that if you don't do it, you will never be able to measure it. You will never be able to see if it works or if it doesn't work if you don't do it. You will never be in a space where you can even celebrate or all your hard work and measure what it's for. You will never be in that position. So I need you to do it anyway. I need you to focus on what it is that you want to do, all that planning, all the time. Those of you that have used this time wisely, and I know you have. Good morning, Joe. Those of you that have used this time wisely, that have dove into your business, product, or organization, and you're ready to be able to take it to the next level, do it anyway. Do it. Leave the fear where it belongs. And fear is a good thing. It measures, the fact that you care, right? It measures the fact that you really are paying attention to what it is that you're doing. It measures the fact that you're participating in your own success. So I understand that fear. But I need you to ride through the fear, and I need you to do it anyway. I need that to be a reality. I need you to do it anyway. Because that's where I was. Even last evening, I was, hemming and hawing over this or that or the other thing and, replaying in my mind, anticipating, complaints or, unfavorable conversations. And I was preempting what that was going to feel like for me. And so that was keeping me from moving forward. It was keeping me from doing what I wanted to do. Good morning, Tiffany. It was keeping me from showing up for myself. The fear of whatever the reaction will be to something that I worked on for so long was keeping me from actually posting, sharing, doing. And I'm going to do it anyway. And I suggest all of you do the same. If there is something out there that you've been waiting to launch, a letter you've been waiting to send, an event that you've been waiting to host, whether it be virtually or otherwise, a conversation that you've been waiting to have with somebody, do it anyway. The fear isn't something that you're going to be able to get through or get over. You need to get through it. But you only do that if you attack it head on. And if you charge through and do it anyway. And I'm begging all of you to participate in your own success by fighting that fear and doing it anyway. It's not going to be easy, and it probably takes a little bit of pep talking. And believe me, I have a huddle of people that are around me that pep talk me on a regular basis to make sure that I am in tune with what it is that I want. I am clear on who it is that I am and can focus on why it is that I deserve it. And I am going to do it anyway. I'm going to continue to show up for myself and everything that I've worked so hard for, knowing that I make mistakes, knowing that I haven't done everything right, knowing that I'm not perfect within this imperfection. I understand it. I get it. But that's not going to keep me from what it is that I want to do, or the community that I want to grow, or the services that I want to offer. It's not going to do that. The fear isn't going to keep me from doing that. The roller coaster of life that I have chosen, the race that has the hurdles that I have decided that I'm going to run, all of that comes with a lot of fear. But if the fear holds me back from being my best me, holds me back from doing what I'm brought here to do, which is share a little bit of joy, right? Is to scream out loud, is to be present in my space, to use my gifts in order to help other people. If that fear helps me, that fear holds me back in that way, then what am I doing, right? I'm just planning for the sake of planning. Any planners out there that are just planning, and the lack of execution is real. Because we're scared about how it's going to look or how people are going to react to it. These are things that are ongoing processes. And like, especially even for the membership that I'm launching, I had to recognize, and my huddle helped me do that, I had to recognize that this is evolving. What I launched today, and I will be launching it today, what I launched today isn't the definitive factor. It isn't the last scenario. Right? And somebody who preaches the Scream Your Dream philosophy as much as I do needs to be reminded of it from time to time. You need to be reminded of what that looks like. Good morning, Joe. You need to be reminded of the fact that it isn't a definitive. It is your participation within your life that matters, right? So you do something, and it's not perfect. It's not right. It's not, even the best that you can be doing, but you're acting of doing. You're participating in your life. Other people will see it. They'll be able to take advantage of it. They'll show up for you because you're showing up for yourself. And the conversations that happen in your absence, we're going to do our best for those to be positive, but only if you do. So I say do it anyway. I say do it anyway. I say you take with humble notions of please and thank you and may I, and yes, I will fix it and I will upgrade it later and stay tuned for this. You can say those things. If the finished product that you're putting out into the world is consistent with what it is that you want, who it is that you are, and why it is that you deserve it, then just do it anyway. Wait for the feedback to arrive. Be okay with the fact that it might not be the most perfect thing in the world, but I want you to drive through. I want you to drive through with enthusiasm, and I want you to fight the fear. And I want you to do it anyway. Today, like a lot of other days, we're all faced with a number of different challenges. And how we navigate those challenges truly is what's going to make the difference in our lives. Whether we choose to whisper or whether we choose to scream, that's really going to be up to us. And then, I encourage us to find our voice, right? In this noise, in this chaoticness, in this world of uncertainty, your voice, your actions mean everything. Right? Aspiring to want all the things that you have in your life and all the things that could be yours, but the actions that you take, that's what's going to get you to your abundant place. It's having the aspirations. I want to be, I want to do, I want to sell, I want to go, I want to start, I want to create, I want to share, I want to build. Having that want is so necessary. That aspiration is so needed. But taking that and putting action behind that, ensuring that there's movement, ensuring that you're not just wanting, but you're doing to support the want, will give you the abundance that you deserve. So I know that you're scared. I'm scared too. I know that you're nervous. I'm nervous too. But the want is so strong, and the work and your experience is so good that we will fight the fear and we will begin to do it anyway. Now, I'm not asking you, good morning, Orinthia, to be reckless, and I'm not asking you to be, foolish with your time and disregard and send out nonsense. But I know that if you've been contemplating it, if you've been hemming and hawing over it, if you've been worrying over it, praying over it, I know that you have dedicated time to it. So you have to do it anyway. The time that you have spent, will you spend another day looking at the same email? Will you spend another day tweaking a platform when you don't even know if your community will enjoy it? Are you spending another day worrying about the reaction of others when you just have to hit send? Are you fighting the fear or letting fear beat you up? I need you to do it anyway. So that's what you're going to do, my loves, my darlings. You're going to do it anyway. One thing that you need this week, one thing that you need to, that you've been putting off because either you're scared or you're confused or you don't think that it will be received the way in which you intended it, you're going to be responsible with your voice. But you are going to continue to do it anyway. And I'm going to be here to tell you that. I'm here for it. I'm here to support you in it. I'm here to share it. I want you to be in a space where you are focusing on who you are, on what you want, and why you deserve it. And you're doing your best to no longer whisper your wishes, but to, in fact, scream your dream. I come to you live each and every day at 11 o'clock Eastern, giving you a little bit of morning motivation within the form of our morning message. It is morning message number 105, if you can believe it or not. You can find us everywhere you find at This Is It TV or log on to thisisItTV.com for more information. We are now booking additional interviews for the fall. So if you're interested in joining us on the show, please let me know in the comments below or send us a direct message. All those links can be found within the post. If you would like to work in conjunction with This Is It TV, whether teaching as an IT expert or contributing a blog as a screamer, we'd love to hear you and utilize your voice in order to help you build your market, as well as introduce you to our growing community. There's more information about that in the post as well. Or if you just want to hang out with me, I'm good for it. You can let me know. Personal branding is my shtick, and I'd love to be able to help you in finding your marketing voice and being able to promote what it is that you've got going on. But I want you to do it anyway today. Harness that fear, all that uncertainty, and do it anyway. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumer, and this is it.